Hello, my name is Diego from the Hit Music Studio. And in this video, I am gonna help you play the song Friendships by Pascal Letoublon, and I hope I'm saying that correctly. And this is our version here at The Hit. We are a local South Florida music school, and part of our goal here is to get our students to play things that are current for them. This is a pretty popular song on TikTok, and one that I have seen a lot of people like dance to some videos making pretty cool choreography, and we wanted to try to take advantage that the song is very popular because the pattern is a cool pattern. It's a pattern that almost anyone should be able to play with a little bit of practice. So let me give you some ideas and some, I guess, tips so you can learn the song yourself and how to play it. So it starts with 3 notes, in which 2 of them we're going to do with the left. I would suggest do fingers 5 and 1 when you're playing B and F sharp, followed by a D. And I will practice that first, almost doing the 3 notes. Get that under your fingers, immediately followed by playing the F sharp again, the D again. So if I play, that will be 5 notes. Now, one thing, this is, in my opinion, it's a keyboard part. I don't believe the recording was played on an actual guitar, but it's a guitar sound. So part of what you want to do is play the notes very connected, because that's going to give it more of a, I don't know, almost the feel of what a guitar player would do. So in this case, when you play this, you want to play the notes very connected instead of this. Because I think if you play them very short, it's almost going to lose a little bit of the vibe. So I will practice just doing that pattern of 5. Now after that, you immediately have a C sharp to complete the pattern. And I was telling my students, try to do finger 3 on this note, because that's a finger that is pretty strong. So it's almost like a good strong finger to play those Ds with. So practice that pattern, because that pattern is literally the whole, what we're gonna be doing multiple times. So once you have that, we're gonna be moving, but it's the same pattern. So slowly. Now we're gonna move everything, and I will encourage you to use the same fingers, then to G, D, B. The good thing is then when we go back to the same first chord, which is actually a B minor chord, and we're gonna do that again. And then after that, we're gonna take one new chord, which would be D, A, F sharp, and this is gonna sound like this. So there, I would suggest the fingers that I was using them. All of the left hand, I will keep it with fingers 5 and 1, probably finger 3, immediately followed by the pattern again with an E, and this repeats, but then we change the 3rd note to a C sharp. And we go back to D. So definitely, I think it's a good idea to probably write the letters so you know. It's almost like the last one, the D chord, is the one that changes a little bit. The other ones are very similar. Now, a couple of suggestions that I have is make sure that you practice things slowly. I tell my students, the slower that you practice, the faster that you learn. But I see a lot of students that once you play it twice and you don't really have it, they try to put the song to play it and to play with it. And I don't think that's the right steps. It's almost like you want to get things under your fingers a little bit better before you try it with the song. Now, the great thing is songs now on YouTube, you can slow down the video. So use that feature to play along with it, but play along and almost start giving it shape. Okay, maybe you don't have the last chord, but by playing with the video slower can give you an idea how it goes. So for example, for me, I try to use a metronome or a drum machine, and then maybe put a drum beat and be able to do. So one thing that is very normal there is I'm playing using a sustain pedal. If you don't have one, check the description of this video. We have a sustain pedal video that we made, into which one we recommend. But it's, I think, very good idea to have one as you're trying to recreate how a guitar player plays, and this sustain pedal makes it a lot easier. So hopefully with showing those notes, you guys can play it. One thing that I like to tell also keyboard players is Don't get hung up on the sound. Your keyboard may sound different than mine, different than the one that I guess the guy used in the recording. So it's normal to choose a sound that works for your keyboard. So if your keyboard sounds good on certain sounds similar to a guitar, use it. But if it doesn't sound that good, maybe it's good to use a different kind of sound, because I think it's better to concentrate on what your keyboard can do well instead of trying to match exactly the sound of another keyboard, because brands, there's a lot of things out there, and keyboards are not necessarily strong on everything. So it depends on the brand, maybe stronger on certain sounds. So if you are interested into what we do here, check our main website, thehitmusicstudio.com. You can also take lessons with me or with anyone else that is part of what we do here. And we truly hope to see you guys on the next one. And let me know in the comments if you would like for me to cover any songs that you would like to see a tutorial on. We'll see you guys on the next one.